Iowa ayahuasca. So good it makes the Hawkeye offense watchable.
You got to take drugs?
Yeah, well.
Look, we had this conversation yesterday, man. If my football program was Iowa, dude, I'd be happy.
Ayahuasca.
I would be happy if my football program was Iowa.
If you can't be one of the best, it's a good spot to be.
It is a really, really good spot to be. And I wonder, like, truth serum. We made the joke. I was making the joke yesterday. I don't remember if we did it on air or not. Yesterday was like the 158th anniversary of the birth of college football.
Yeah, it was Rutgers somebody.
And like 98% of fans since then have been absolutely miserable, thus proving that the invention was a bad idea.
Yes, 100%.
I wonder if you could truth serum. And it's like let's have fun for a moment, and let's say that Iowa stays this no matter what. Kirk Ferentz style Iowa
8 to 10 win team
is here for the rest of your life. Every once in a while, you sneak into the playoff. Back in the day, it was sneak into a Rose Bowl, etc. You win your division, whatever.
You have some NFL dudes,
or you are the Oregon Ducks. You are in the playoff every year, but you never win a natty. Would you rather be Iowa?
I'd rather be Iowa. If you're telling me you never win a natty,
never.
You're just getting heartbroken every year. No, give me Iowa.
I think so too. I think Oregon is going to win a natty under Dan Lanning. I think it's pretty inevitable. Whether it's this year or not, that remains to be seen. But I do believe if you're an Oregon fan, you will see one sooner than later. But it is an interesting question. Living in that Iowa world, look, I love my Cougs. I absolutely love my Cougs. Iowa is a better version of Washington State. And I would rather be an Iowa fan.
Oh, yeah. No, for sure. Like, I mean, that's what Oregon State really should strive for.
Also just the solidarity of coaching. You know, your guy is there all the time. He's never leaving.
It's also, like, locationally, it's a farm, you know,
what else are we
outside
doing
of a
out
big
there?
city. Yeah, and that's why Kinnick is what it is. Kinnick Stadium is a tough place to play.
Because it's like church.
It's
like what you do on Saturday.
No, everyone is I'm not kidding, man. Everyone I know damn near from Iowa is a Hawkeyes fan. It is just
no Cyclones.
And it's not like a shot at Iowa State. Like, don't be wrong, that Iowa State has fans, but like
they might have gone to Iowa State for grad school, but they're Hawkeyes.
They're Hawkeyes. Yeah, like it is what it is. Like that's what that state is. Like it's a fun rivalry and all those things, but Iowa is Iowa, man. It is Hawkeye through and through. It is yellow and black. In fact, this weekend it will be all black.
Ooh, is it?
Kirk Ferentz has made the announcement that for Veterans Day they are wearing all black.
See, that's your guy right there.
I mean, it's just
like, you know, I'm not the biggest politic guy, but, you know, I support the troops.
Yeah.
And on Veterans Day, you're going all black. See, that's just a classy move.
All black, all at Kinnick, in the weather.
You never have to worry about Mark Helfrich.
Nope.
You never have to worry about Willie Taggart.
Nope.
You never have to worry about Mario using it as a stepping stone.
The last time the Ducks played at Kinnick was 89. Kirk Ferentz was the offensive line coach. That's how long he's been there.
This is like Boeheim at Syracuse.
Yeah, he is there. Like he is Iowa through and through.
Does that translate on the field this weekend?
Well, I made my pick. I picked Iowa, and now I don't know if I like this or not. Kirk Herbstreit has picked Iowa as well.
The jinx? You believe in the Herbie jinx?
I'm like, Herbie, don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. He goes, look, at 3:30, it's going to get dark in the second half. I'm telling you, it's going to be typical Iowa. It's going to be ugly. It's going to be like 15-12. That's part of the fun with Iowa. Something crazy, something wacky, and then they're going to be lined up to kick a game-winning field goal in the end.
Does your opinion of Iowa change if they win this game, or does your opinion change of Oregon more if they win this game? Let's say both wins.
So you had me until you said Oregon more, because that's what it'll do. Because no matter who wins this game, my opinion is going to change on both teams.
Yeah.
I'm going to go, okay, Oregon can play. They can play. They can win games where they're not able to play the style of game that they want to play. Awesome. Good. Then that's you can put that up on the board. Cool. If Iowa wins, I think it's, hey, Iowa's pretty damn good, but also Oregon can't play this. They can't win unless they get to play the style that they want to play.
Yeah, I think if Iowa comes out of this win with a win, I think Monday we sit here and we go, well, that's Iowa. They make you play gross football and they take you out back and they'll buy you coffee afterwards, but it's not going to be fun.
Here's the thing. It could be 27-24 and it still be kind of an ugly game because of just what it is, because it is going to get dark. The weather is going to be nasty. It is going to be cold. It is going to be windy. It's not as much rain, but
sounds like it's supposed to lighten up a little bit.
It's the wintry mix, though. The wintry mix. So it's I'm excited for this game. I'm genuinely excited because I think This is in a roundabout way, it's a sorting hat game. Even though Iowa's not ranked in the AP, they are in the college football playoff.
Well, I think it's a big game for the Big Ten, too.
Yep.
And honestly, if you're probably the Big Ten, you really need Oregon to win this game.
You probably do, but at the same time, I think you want this to be a tight game. I think you want
put the conference on display.
I think you want that next tier to be like, just show up. I think that's what you want to see.
I still haven't decided where I am on this.
Tick, 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 tick,
I know.
tick, tick, tick,
We'll
tick.
take our walkabout of the Pacific Northwest here at 11:15. Usually we do 11:30. We'll do it 11:15, and I'll probably make a choice there. I ask this to Tyson Alger every week, and the way this offense is for Oregon, I can't help but live in this every single game we walk into. And I don't think this is a Dante Moore thing. I'm probably more critical of Will Stein than most people here at the station, mostly just because of how this team starts. And that's what I want to see. I want to see this offense open up a little bit at the beginning. And if it's not working, then tighten it up. But what I've seen from Oregon in some of their sluggish starts. Now, Wisconsin's a tough one just because the weather was so brutal. But the Wisconsin game, the Indiana game, the Penn State game is a lot of I don't know. It's we'll talk about Bo Nix here in a moment. It's a lot like that. It's like really ugly first halves before it gets going, and I'd like to see this offense get going from the jump, and or at least attempt to get going from the jump, because if it's not succeeding, then you can pull it back, start running the ball, give the ball to Davison, give the ball to Whittington, and just run the ball. But I'd like to see some shots taken. You don't want to get behind against this Iowa team, so you don't want to be turning the ball over.
You don't want to get predictable. That is certainly something you do not want to do.
If you start running the ball, if your first 3 possessions are running the football, dude, you're in for a long day.
Now,
Ferentz is going to go, all right, really? Okay.
The last 3 games for Iowa, 37-0 against Wisconsin, 25-24 Penn State, 41-3 against Minnesota. Okay? But here's where it's interesting for me. Iowa in their last 3 games. You want to talk about where their defense is? Do you know how many yards per game they're giving up in their last 3 games? Average?
Total yards?
Total yards. Take a wild guess what it is, and you're not going to be close.
I'll say 145.
218.
Whoa.
108 rushing, 105 passing. They were allowing 9 points per game in their last 3.
100 rushing, though?
105 rushing.
That bodes well.
I mean, that's nothing.
I think if you told me the Oregon Ducks rushed for over 100 yards in this game, I feel pretty good about that.
I don't think that's enough. I don't think that's enough. They've also have 5 sacks, 7 picks, and 2 forced fumbles. 9 turnovers in the last 3 games they have forced.
They cannot turn the ball over. The Ducks cannot turn the ball over.
No.
And that might be all the reason why the offense starts a little conservative, because they don't want to turn the ball over. But I think
you give Iowa plus field position in an offense that is not dominating in any fashion, but has managed to put up points. I mean, Minnesota is a plucky Big Ten team.
Row
yes.
your boat.
They put up 41 on them. But if you go look at how they did it, it's not like obscene yardage. It's turning teams over. It's getting plus field position. Look, their field position and punting, nobody does it better than Iowa. Nobody does it better.
No, maybe never.
It's just have fun.
I think there's 2 ways you can look at this when you're coming in, at least going against this Iowa defense and trying to get your offense jump started into a good spot. You can play respecting your opponent, okay? Iowa deserves that. As this texter points out, might Iowa be the most consistent football program in the last 20 years? Yes, they might be. Like number 1. And that includes Bama's Natties and Georgia's Natties and Ohio State, et cetera, because Iowa is what they are every single year. It is one thing to respect your opponent. It is another thing to play scared.
Yes, and
you can know that they're going to be up front and give you a disaster of a day in that trenches. But to be scared of the trenches is a recipe for disaster.
And I don't think they are, but
I don't think they are either, but it's just the 2 approaches you can walk into this game.
For sure. There's another line here when it comes to special teams. Caden Wetjen is a special teams god. Do you remember Tim Dwight at Iowa?
Sure do.
All-time touchdown returning leader for Iowa, just a special teams dynamo. Wetjen is very much the same. Right now, he has averages of 25.7 yards per punt return and 27.8 yards per kick return. This guy is a demon on the return game. He is just short of 1,000 all-purpose yards through returns.
You know something that I want to remind us going into this game, because I think we forget, and I don't know if it's because we work here, you know, and the Ducks are one of our biggest draws, especially here on 105.1, home of the Ducks, where you can catch the game right here. Kick is at 12:30 on the Fan Sports Network. Joe and Rashad will be on at 6, and then you'll get Ducks Game Day with Andy Dirt Johnson and Anthony Newman at 8, all the way up to pregame at 10:30, etc. Let's not forget that we had no idea what this team was going to be at the beginning of this year. I want to remind people. I want to remind ourselves.
We've circled back to, hey, remember there was a million questions, a bunch of new guys on the offensive line.
And I don't mean it as a bailout for them. I just mean it as a remember, this isn't last year's.
The Penn State game made everybody think, oh, this is them. They are Timothy Chalamet. Like, they are the elite of the elite.
Bo Nix is not throwing the rock tomorrow. No. And I'm not saying that Dante is not good enough, but I think it's good to remind ourselves that they are not the undefeated Big Ten champs they were last year.
And as good as Decorian Moore is, he's still a freshman.
Yep.
Kenyon Sadiq, as dominant as he is, he's gotten dinged up here or there, and they've not been able to get on the ball. They've been inconsistent in who they're handing the ball off to. Defensively, they have not been as disruptive as their roster would probably lead you to believe.
Yeah, at least statistically. You talk about it all the time. Where are the turnovers? Who's the guy?
Where are the negative plays? Like, they make some, but
they don't break, but they're not bullying.
No, and we have yet to see Oregon's defense be just in the backfield, harassing quarterbacks, blowing up run plays. Like, don't get me wrong, they'll make some negative plays, but if you look at where they stand and all the negative play metrics, they're not elite. They're just good.
If classic Iowa offense shows up, this is an opportunity for that defense to do what you are talking about, to show that, to make those big yard for loss plays and disruptions and turnovers, etc. If Iowa's offense is the offense we know. They might not be.
But they've been averaging like 5 yards per carry over the last 3 games.
This is one of the better Iowa Kirk Ferentz offenses we've seen, especially
which doesn't say a lot.
Coming off the last few years, which were absolutely atrocious. This kid doesn't call plays anymore, so we're good to go on that. Going to be a fun game, man.
Turns out that was helpful.
It turns out that was helpful. That nepotism is not always your friend. This will be solo box for me at 12:30 on Saturday. This is a must-watch game.